baddies in a world obsessed with perfection, authenticity is the real fucking flex. But let me get into it. Let me tell you why this is the real superpower that you'll need in 2025. Well, I'm about to get into it, so stay tuned. If you're ready, let's go. I am so excited to get into this because this is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about on here for a hot second now, but I've just been waiting for the right moment, the right momentum, and we're finally here. It's the 2nd of March 2025, and we are feeling the soft stirrings of spring beneath the surface. I don't know about you, but we are feeling the vibe. So we thought, let's wear some flower earrings because, you know, she flowered and all that jazz. Our spring awakening colors because, you know, we are feeling the sunshine. It has taken a minute to arrive in the northern hemisphere, but we are grateful, we are full of bliss, and we are welcoming it with open arms. It's exciting to think that spring will officially be starting in about 20 or so days, give or take. Like, could not come any sooner. Like, it literally could not come any sooner. But anyway, by the end of this video, you understand why authenticity is the key and non-negotiable for this year and how to unlock it. Okay, honeys, let's get it. If you know me or if you're new here, welcome. Authenticity and love, specifically, my 2 top values of focus over the last few years, has been something I've been really deeply working with, really trying to uncover for myself and really ask myself, what do these things mean to me? And I've been doing a lot of research, doing a lot of observation, and just taking notes, you know, getting in touch with my body, the intelligence of my body, my mind, my heart, my soul, my spirit, all that jazz, embodiment 101, you know the vibes, and really tapping into what does authenticity mean to me? What does that really look like? And I feel, to be honest, what I've understood, it's going to be a lifelong journey, but we are able to tap into that now. We are able to really unleash the beast within right here, right now. And the only thing that's stopping us is ourselves. And, you know, like... if you've heard me talking about, are you ready to step into your full spectrum baddie? Like, where are my full spectrum baddies at? Where are my people who don't fit into any one box? Where are my black sheeps turned psychedelic sheeps turned the motherfucking goats? Yeah. I don't know about you, but that's what we're on, okay? I genuinely love it here. Oh my god. Quick story time. Let me tell you something. I don't know about you, but you know when you watch your favorite creators, your idols, people who really deeply inspire you because they're being their whole damn selves, like, and they're not afraid. They're so courageous in their righteous act to be confident and take up space and just show the world who they are, shine their light so brightly. It blinds the motherfucker. Shine so bright. It blinds these mother flowers, you know, like pulls out all the weeds type shit. The individuals who truly captivate you, the individuals who you can't help but watch in awe and feel inspired. Like, I love you, I love everything you do, I love what you stand for, I love how you express yourself, I love how you revel in your authentic truth, I love how you vibrantly express the depths of who you are and don't give a flying F about what anybody else thinks. Don't you want that for yourself too? Don't you want to feel the juices of creativity flowing through your being in a way that is just so unique to you? We are all multidimensional beings. We are the human spectrum. We are vibrant, full of colors. And, you know, I feel like 2025 is really saying, fuck what you thought, because I am it. I am here, and this is what you get. What you see is what you get. And if that looks different on day to day, then so be it. You only have one life. Let's live it. Who's with me? Who's ready to step into their full spectrum baddie? I feel like we all deserve to shine. I believe that Everybody has a space on this earth, on this planet. And I feel like as the old structures are breaking down, it's really time to pick up your fear, pick up your courage, and start venturing on the yellow brick road to your destiny. Okay. Girly pop.
Wow.
Honestly though, I just love when someone is so tapped into their unique blueprint and they just shine like no other. One in however many billion people there are on this planet, because at this point I cannot keep count. Not that I was counting to begin with, but you know where I'm going with this, okay? We're ever expanding, and so it is what it is. You know what else I've learned about being authentic? In my experience, I am someone who has, throughout life, for the most part of my time on this planet, has chosen to, consciously or unconsciously chosen to dim to fit in. I have been in spaces where over time I stopped feeling comfortable because I learned through conditioning that it wasn't okay to be myself. And we are going to get into this because it gets juicy. If this sounds like you, if you can resonate with any of this, I'm speaking to you. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's get on this journey together, because I feel, I know it's our time. It's our time, babes. It's our time, because there ain't no better time than now. Life is too short to be playing small, okay? And I really need you to get with the program, to recognize that life waits for nobody, but you are here, right now, and that is a motherfucking blessing. You are a gift. You are a gift. Your presence is just like that really cool, that person who just dresses really cool, and I'm just like, man, I want to be like that. Like, I love the way you uniquely express yourself. Or the person who has a very specific style when it comes to their artistry, you know, the way that they express, the way that they paint, the way that they draw, the way that they do their makeup, the way that they carry themselves, the way that they do their hair, the way that they vocalize in public, the way that they just move. You know, when people just really infiltrate your whole being with their essence, like, that is the shit I'm talking about. Inspiration like no other really gets you to wanting to create for yourself, really gets you inspired to be better versions of yourself. Like, that is the flow I just can't get enough of. It is so juicy, it is so sweet, and I really feel like that is the nectar of life's life. Like, I just feel like that is living. If you are merely existing, then what the fuck? Let's change that narrative. I've been there too, by the way. So I get it. I feel you. I know what it's like. But there's a but, because however, despite those challenges, we have room, we have drive, and we have, most of all, the most important thing, life force energy that can help us cultivate a momentum, that can help us really uproot and rise above despite all the shit. The seeds are within you. Let's plant them, let's nourish them, and let's watch them flourish. Personally, I love putting myself in spaces where I am just always inspired, because I feel like that is where I reinforce and maintain my life force energy for more inspiration, more creativity, more flow, more zest for life, all that good stuff. And you know, it recently occurred to me, you know, the whole archetype of being the main character. Okay, you really need to wake up every day and know that you are the main character of your life, because if not you, then who? Are you really trying to be a supporting extra in somebody else's film? Like, guys, get with the program, please. Like, whilst you're here, make every day count. It doesn't have to be stressful. Let's make it fun, let's make it juicy, let's make it delicious, all of that good stuff. It's the year of the snake, baby. I know we all have different life stories, but maybe you can relate to this. Maybe you're someone like me who has felt that they had to tone themselves down to fit in, to feel accepted. You had to tone it down a little bit because you were seen as too loud, too this, too big, not enough, whatever it may be, whatever the storyline was. Or sometimes you may have felt like you had to perform from a place that wasn't really in alignment with who you felt like you were deep down. You had to perform to be successful, to prove yourself, again, to be accepted, to ultimately feel a sense of belonging, because isn't that all what we are striving for? Don't we all want to belong to a group, person, place, thing, society, environment? I really hit the nail on the head for myself in my personal journey of authenticity over the past year, where I realized that nobody actually cared when I was carrying from the place that I felt like I wanted to, but also somewhat felt like I had to. And once I came to that realization, I was like, whoa, nobody cares? Okay then, why should I care? I'm gonna stop caring. And I don't mean it from a place of like, all my values go out the window and I just have no compassion and kindness for humanity at large. No, that's not what we're saying, because that is me. Innately, I'm connected to self enough to know that those set of values do not just go out the window. But what I mean is, stop caring so much about what other people think. Stop allowing other people's opinions to be my source of validation when I can just validate myself. So we flipped the switch, we flipped the script. And I'm here to say that you can too, because if I can, trust me, you can. And it really just was a light bulb moment for me. And yeah, I feel like I came into a place where I really just unlocked the source. And I'm here to share what that source is. Authenticity, baby, you guessed it. You guessed it. I don't know about you, but I have definitely lived a lot of my life in spaces where I wasn't truly valued, where I wasn't truly appreciated. And for some odd reason, I felt the need to perform a certain way I felt like I had to perform a certain way to get the validation of people who actually just didn't care about me at all, like make it make sense. It was a waste of time. I was trying to be important in spaces that weren't ready to accept me for who I am, that didn't care to know me for who I am, that wanted to project everything they wanted to onto me instead. And Hans, nobody should be treating you that way. Like, I'ma reiterate it. Life is too mother flowering short. You deserve to be seen in your full authenticity. You deserve to be accepted for who you are. And you shouldn't need to change because people are projecting what they believe to be societally acceptable, you know? Like, fuck that shit. And you know what that experience taught me? I just ended up being seen as the really nice person who everybody felt like they could just walk all over because I would always be there to fall back on, because I was just honestly so kind. And I didn't do that because I needed to. I did that because I wanted to. But also, if we're looking at it from a psychological perspective, looking at it from the place of, you know, everyone is seeking a sense of belonging, whether we want to acknowledge that or not. It's just a part of life. It's just a part of survival, our instinct, you know, to create society, to create community. Yeah, whenever I think about those times and my varying experiences of this, I just, wow, I'm grateful, like truly, because it's taught me a lot of things about myself. It's taught me a lot of things about people, and yeah, it wouldn't have made me who I am. But that aside, but what if I told you that leaning into your authenticity is your greatest advantage in this life? Full on, no spoilers, no catch, just being who you are at the core, who you came here to be, quirks and all. What if I told you that was your superpower? The superpower that is gonna get you everything you ever wanted, that's gonna fast track you into alignment with the life and the lifestyle that you have always sort out for yourself. Man, it just gets juicier. Gabor Maté talks about 2 fundamental needs of human evolution from birth. Number 1 being attachment, and number 2 being authenticity. Let's get into it. As we all know, or should, attachment is literally the key to our survival. We form attachments as soon as we are born, even from before we're born. From the time that we are in the womb, we are building a connection with our mother and the external surroundings before we enter this world. So you could say that without attachment, we simply do not survive. And this is what Gabor Maté talks about. Attachment allows us to create a sense of belonging, which ultimately provides us with a sense of psychological safety, the means to survive, live, and thrive throughout life. He describes authenticity as the capacity to be in touch with our emotions, to really know how we feel, to explore our feelings, understand them, and communicate them. Essentially being able to express ourselves to the outside world. And so now we've done a little bit of a background check on authenticity and why it's so freaking important. Let's get into some key steps that's gonna allow you to step into your authenticity if you haven't already started this process. Cultivating authenticity 101. Number 1, self-awareness is key. When you have heightened self-awareness, it allows you to tune into self, to tune into all forms of your intelligence and truly tap into what feels aligned. For example, you've got to know your likes and dislikes, Hans. If you don't know what you like, how are you going to know what you don't like? If you don't know what you don't like, how are you going to know what you do like? You feel me? Also, key interests and hobbies. No brainer. Come on, honeys. Aspirations and goals. What are we aspiring to achieve? Who do we want to be so we can align our actions accordingly? Personal strengths and weaknesses. I mean, again, no brainer. These are essential in helping you unlock your full expression and fully understanding the inner workings of your mechanism. Core values. Another essential need to know. You must clearly define your values so that you are able to move accordingly. It is so important. It's 2025. If you're not doing that, then what planet are you on? Get with the freaking program. Love you. Last but definitely not least, regular self-reflections and emotional check-ins. Take time to deepen the connection that you have with your inner voice, understanding how you feel and when you feel it, what makes you tick, etc., what brings you joy. Take stock. It will seriously help you massively when it comes to anything and everything down the line. This will offer you the ultimate biohack in my humble opinion. At the end of the day, answering these questions are going to help you become self-actualized. You will know who you are to the core, and of course, knowing who you are is an ever-unfolding journey. However, the more you connect with yourself, the more you'll learn how to better apply yourself in ways that feel aligned with you, allowing you to attract with ease all the things you deeply desire. You're welcome. What feels most aligned for you? Instead of needing to feel performative, instead of needing to act from a place that isn't quite right for you. Number 2, embrace your quirks, embrace your weird, okay? Really though, it's what makes you so magnetic. It's what makes you different. And let's go back to our visual of a meadow. Flowers are beautiful because they are unique. There are so many different versions of them and they are just, they don't stand there comparing one another. Like, come on, be you, be beautiful, okay? Mwah, I love you just as you are. Come over here right now, get into it, step into your authenticity, be bright, shine, be courageous. Because when you pluck up the courage to be who you truly came here to be, you give permission to the next person and the next person to do just that. And then we're gonna all have a happy little dance party, or a big one, because we all feel liberated, we all feel expansive, we all feel ready to just embrace the spectrum that we are. And isn't that just freaking amazing? Número 3, speak your mother flowering truth, baddies, because your voice matters, your expression matters. What you have to say has value and contributes to the world at large. I love to say that sharing is caring, and I truly stand by that because we all have experiences. It's our unique narrative that make us who we are, that make us inspiring to the next person. So share your stories, because your experience, it holds value, it holds wisdom. So speak your truth, honeys. Share that beautiful voice of yours. Unlock that throat chakra and let's go.
I'm here.
Show up consistently, offline, online. Let your actions match your essence. And this also means whatever that looks like to you, just be consistent. AKA, allow yourself to be seen even without the need to want to be seen, even without the desire to be seen. Just allow yourself to be seen through all your stages, because the truth is, you deserve to be loved as you are. Whether you're looking cute, whether you're looking dusty, rusty, like at the end of the day, we are all human and we go through all of these phases. We go through all of these stages. So let's learn to embrace our feminine, our masculine, our light, and our dark, because we deserve to shine wholesomely, wholly, in our full spectrum, in our full embodied sense of self. And that's where the success is at. That's where the success is at.
What's this?
Release that fear of judgment. And I know it's hard. I know. I get it. I understand. I've been there too. However, if you really want to show up with authenticity, if you really want to release that burnout, if you really want to feel liberated from here on out for the rest of your life, hun, you got to release that fear. And if you know me, I don't say get rid of your fear, because you can't get rid of her, but releasing her lovingly and understanding that she has helped you up until this point to keep you safe, and she will always be there to keep you safe. But learning to allow fear to take the back seat and for you to take center stage, to get in the driver's seat, because you're the one that needs to direct your life, not her. She can be there to support you along the way, but it's about time you give yourself the space that you deserve to take up to. And most importantly, authenticity repels the energy vampires. Like, honestly, it just repels all the wrong people, the people who are not meant for you, and it quickly attracts all the people who are vibrating at the same frequency. And isn't that what you want? To be around people who truly resonate with you on a soul level? Like, none of this performative shit. To feel good because you feel good, not because you're trying to, you know? You don't need to have all this effort if you are resonating with people who are on the same vibration. It just is. Everything just flows. It's magnetic. You feel? You dig? I won't lie to you. I will say it can be a bit of a painful process, but if you know that you're on the process and you know what to expect, trust me, trust yourself, have faith, know that it's all gonna work out in your favor, in the highest good of yourself and all of those around you. Always, in all ways. Okay, Hans? As we wrap up, let's just quickly recap the 5 key practical steps that are gonna allow you to embrace more of your authenticity. Self-awareness, embrace your quirks, speak your truth, show up consistently, and release that fear of judgment. Okay? High five. And you have set yourself up for full embodied success. It's your birthright. It's your birthright. Authenticity isn't just a trend. It's the literal foundation for sustainable success. Sustainable embodied success. And it doesn't get any better than that. Fulfilling relationships and true self-acceptance in 2025. And isn't that what you want? Isn't that why we're here? Let's get into it, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something today. Just before I go, I want to ask you, what's one way you're committing to being more authentic this year? Let me know in the comments. Let's start this conversation. So much love, and for more deep, resonant, juicy content that is heart-centered and embodied in unraveling your most authentic, sexy blueprint, you know to subscribe and to drop a follow. And if you're looking for that one-to-one support, check out my information below and get in touch. And make sure to share this with somebody who might need to hear this. This is the year. Don't gatekeep, because we are all different. We are all here to light up the world in our unique ways. And I'm just so excited to connect with more of you and to share this journey with you guys. So yeah. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'd like to take this moment to also say that we are currently building a community space. The Love is Garden. Check us out on Instagram. We are new, we are emerging, and we are looking for like-minded souls who are ready to step fully into their creativity, into their innate blueprint, and just embody and embrace their audaciousness here on out. So much love, honeybees. Until next time.